Afternoon, this is Christina with Beyond the Build Overlanding, and we are at the Save Expo in Stark, Florida, and I am interviewing with Overland Defense.
Yep. Karen?
Karen.
Yep. Sorry. Perfect. You know, you're good. You're good.
And we're going to go over some of the non-lethal options you have when overlanding.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Karen with Overland Defense, and today we're going to talk about our less lethal products that we have from byrna. Byrna is a personal protection tool. It shoots a hard plastic polymer round. This is a round that does not break open, so it's plastic. It's meant for pain compliance. If you can see, here's a picture of the impact at 60 feet away.
Oh, wow.
It also shoots a chemical round, which will incapacitate a person from anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, allowing us to get to safety.
Yes.
So it's a really nice alternative. Now I'm fighting against the wind here, but hang in, we'll cover everything. So it looks much like a regular pistol, but it's one that will keep you safe without having to take somebody's life. So how is that for a great option?
Right?
Absolutely. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see how it works. I'm going to press this button here. The magazine's going to come out. 5 rounds go right in here. Super easy to load. Little tool here on the end opens this bottom chamber. When the chamber's open, the CO2 goes in this chamber here and sits right here.
Okay.
So this is where it gets really interesting, is when I shut this up, the CO2 is not pierced. All right, so super important, because what that means is it can sit in here for 3 months, 3 years indefinitely and be at the ready. Okay?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the only one in the market that allows for that. So what that means is when I pull that trigger the first time, it pierces the CO2 and launches around at the same time.
So after it pierces, how long does it last?
Well, that's a great question. So the answer is I don't know, and I don't want you to have to find out, okay? So let's talk about that. People always ask that question. They're like, how long does it take? Because once it's pierced, it will start to leak, right?
Yeah.
So the answer is I don't honestly know. Instead, I would suggest to people to either, if you needed to shoot it at a threat, even if you took 1 or 2 rounds once it's pierced, what you're going to want to do perhaps the next day is take it out and practice. All right, exhaust that CO2, because you're going to get anywhere from 15 to 20 rounds out of this. And guess what? These hard kinetic rounds, they are reusable.
Oh, okay.
Perfect, right? All you have to do is find them. So we shoot them into a soft target, and it collects it for us, all right?
Well, that makes it easy.
We can reuse them, or you can simply take this out and throw it away for $2, put a new one in, and you're back at 100%.
Well, that's not too bad.
Right? That makes perfect sense. Okay, so get this, especially ladies, I hope you're listening, there's no racking.
Oh, that's nice.
Super important to me, because I'm always afraid I'm going to pinch my hand. And honestly, it's just becoming more and more difficult. There is 0 recoil. That's usually when we're like, yay!
Like no kick at all?
None at all. I'll demonstrate
Really?
that. And you don't need hearing protection, because it sounds like a balloon popping. So my dog is louder than this, right?
Wow.
Pretty amazing, right? Okay, so let me demonstrate the no recoil. It shoots, the effective range is 60 feet. This is not loaded, so you're not going to hear it, the noise that sounds like a balloon popping. But watch my hands really closely.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly how it would behave. As a result, I'm able to practice single-handed. Let's say I have the grandchildren or the dog, I'm holding them. Because there is no recoil, it can become very accurate, right, single-handed, and I'm starting to practice with my non-dominant hand as well, right, because you never know if you're carrying groceries or what it is that you might be doing with your other hand. So great way to practice. Because there's no recoil, it does allow you to be very accurate at 60 feet.
Hey.
So it's pretty amazing, right?
That's amazing, though, to be accurate anyway, at any feet.
Exactly. And in a high-stress situation, it's important that you're accurate. So I have a couple models here today.
Okay.
All right.
I suppose my next question would be.
So the one I'm holding right now is our SD model. It stands for self-defense. It shoots at 280 feet per second.
Is that the one you prefer to carry?
It's the one I have carried for the last 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then we're going to talk about which one may be my new favorite. Sometimes I want to be careful, because this has been my trusted friend for 2.5 years. But our other model is becoming my new best friend. Okay. But I will tell you on this one here, it does have a safety feature, which is nice. And again, it shoots at 280 feet per second. 280 feet per second. The one that's becoming my new best friend is this model right here. This is our CL. It stands for compact model. So it is smaller, more concealable, and guess what? It's more powerful.
It is.
It is. So it shoots at 400 feet per second.
And it looks like the grip is smaller. Is that
It is
specifically
small.
for women?
It is made to be smaller, more concealable, which often works best for women, right? So it has your same 5-round magazine, same 60-foot effective range. Again, no racking, no recoil.
Okay.
Sounds like a balloon popping, but it shoots at 400 feet per second.
Does it have the safety as well or no?
It does not.
Okay.
I told you I like it on this one. I absolutely love the fact that it's not on our compact model.
Okay.
The reason being that if you're in a life-threatening, high-stress situation, it's one less thing to have to remember.
True.
Right? So in this case, you just simply pull,
And
point, and pull the trigger. You don't have to worry about a safety. These are constructed in a way that they actually can't shoot themselves, right? So you don't have to worry about the safety. So I love the fact that there's not a safety on this model. We also have our new compact XL. This just came out 2 days ago. It has an extended magazine, so these take 5 rounds. This allows for 7 + 1. So you can get 8 rounds in this. It has an extended front end that allows for a 12-gram CO2. This shoots at 410 feet per second.
Okay.
280, 400 feet per second, 410 feet per second.
Not bad.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? They come in a few different colors. All right. On our SD model, it come in tan, black, and orange. And on our compact, I have a beautiful bronze, orange.
That is a pretty color.
It is, yep. A metallic silver, and I have it in all black as well.
Okay.
They do come in a kit. The kits include the launcher, 2 magazines, 2 CO2, and then 15 of the hard projectiles.
Okay.
So remember, these are, oops, I don't know if you remember because I'm not sure if I told you, but these rounds are reusable if you can find them.
Yeah, you showed the other one that said so they're all reusable.
You're correct.
Okay.
This is a 68 caliber, it goes in the SD, and the 61 caliber goes in the compact model.
Okay.
Okay. From a price point, this kit here is $399 in the kit, and then our compact is $549.
That's not
and
bad.
Nope, compact XL is $579.
Okay.
All right, so they allow you a really great alternative to keep yourself safe, protected, and out of jail.
Yes, that's key there.
Yeah.
The holsters, can you wear them on either side?
Yeah, so this holster here is for our SD model. This is a level 2. And what that means is you do need, somebody can't take it from you, you need to press to release.
Awesome. I like
right? We do have a sticky brand holster that is an in-band holster, which
Okay.
is super nice. That would fit in here or the small of your back.
Okay.
I've got men that will put it in their pockets as well. What's beautiful about this holster is when you go to draw it, the holster will stay in band.
Oh, really?
And then
That's why I hate those ones.
it's beautiful. There's no plastic, no metal in this, so it's very comfortable. It's one of
Awesome.
my favorite in-band holsters.
Okay.
So great question on that.
And I see you have different sights.
We do. Yes, we do. So we have sights are an option. I should have pointed out on our SD model, it's the standard sights. On our CL models, you get your upgraded sights.
Is that with the night?
It's not night, but it is a fiber optic.
Okay.
Yeah, but not a night vision. Okay.
Can you get the ones that you can see at night, the glow ones?
I'm not sure. How's that for an answer?
That works.
I'm not sure. But you can add a laser onto any of our launchers. They do have your standard Picatinny, so you can
Okay.
add a laser, which is nice. You could add a light, like a flashlight, if you will. And on our compact versions, you can add a red dot as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that is very cool. Yep, and we have some bad guy repellent, which is an aerosol version of the chemical rounds.
Okay.
So this is super nice. It's a maximum strength. It also leaves a UV dye. So if you were to spray somebody, it will leave a UV dye and they end up under a black light in the next 48 to 72 hours. The police will know who they were. And the distance on these are really nice as well. It's anywhere up from 12 to 15 feet. So it gives you a lot more distance than some of the other ones that you'll find on the market as well.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And what is this right here?
Yeah. Well, that's our TCR. So we sell a lot of these to correctional facilities. So again, it's less lethal. This one has an effective range of 100 feet. So in addition to correctional facilities, we'll get people with large boats, so like yachts.
Yeah.
With the 100-foot range. It shoots, again, the hard kinetic round and the chemical round. It has a capacity for 12 plus 7, so 19 rounds.
Oh, wow.
And it uses a 12-gram CO2. So this is a nice option. Also, we'll get people who have property, who have wild or large animals that they want to get rid of but not kill them.
Yeah.
Right, so that's a nice feature for that as well.
I was going to ask if you can use that like out in the woods, because like when we go camping sometimes, we don't want bears getting too close.
Right. So let's talk about animals for a quick minute. The company does not promote it necessarily against animals. However, I've had people report back the chemical rounds have been effective on bear, moose, elk, alligators, big cats, and then the hard kinetics, dogs and coyotes, and raccoons and anything smaller.
Alligators, that's impressive.
I know, it's great, especially with us living here in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there any restrictions to go over like state lines or anything like that?
So the kit as it's sold is legal in all 50 states with no permit or licensing. There are a few states as well as municipalities that take exception to the chemical rounds. So I want you to think like California, and there's a few other states that you're going to want to do some research to see if the chemical rounds.
Can you take it with you if you go through Canada to get to Alaska?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
You cannot take the chemical round into Canada. You do need to declare it at the border.
Okay.
You can also take it in your checked luggage.
Oh, wow.
So, the kit you can take in your checked luggage. You can either leave it in the case or simply put it in with your socks. You can't take the CO2 on the airplane at all.
Okay.
So you're going to either want to pick it up wherever you go or mail it to yourself if you happen to be a snowbird.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Perfect.
And I see your little shot rounds up here, your demo shots where you've shot it before.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So you can see on the metal here we have, this one I think we hit twice, so it did break through. This was at about 20 feet away.
About 20 feet away? Well, that's gonna hurt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the whole goal of it.
And to keep safe. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else coming out in the works, or is just that your newest one?
I promise you there's always something more. So again, we just released the new color. This is a steel gray. The bronze is a brand new color. This CLXL is a brand new color. And I guess the other thing is, again, we sell online. We go to shows. We'll be traveling across the United States.
And what is y'all's website?
Overlanddefense.com.
Okay.
And you will find our show schedule as well as our online store.
And can you order custom colors like girly colors or camo?
Not at the moment, but who knows? Right? Who knows? Stay tuned.
Okay. Again, this is Christine with Beyond the Build Overlanding, and we look forward to seeing you guys at some more shows and getting some protection from y'all.
Perfect. Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.